Lions hunt in a group. A lion hunts in a group. The lion hunts in a group. Are all three sentences correct? Yes. Do they mean the same? Yes. And the reason behind this is generalization. Keep watching to know about the concept of articles in generalizations in detail. Friends, my name is Hemant Singh Rana and you're watching Enliven English, making the language entertaining, lively and functional. And it's time to learn something new. You need not get confused. The three sentences you saw in the beginning were talking about all lions, not a specific lion, but lions as species in general. There are three ways to generalize any noun. Let's see each one of them. One way of generalizing is to use indefinite article a or an with singular countable nouns. This way, article a is used to talk about things in general. Here, article a means any. Let's see some examples. A blackbird has a lovely song. A computer is an intelligent machine. An oar is a thing you row a boat with. A blackbird, a computer, and an oar mean any blackbird, any computer, and any oar. Article a or an can also be used to explain the meaning of a word. In the last sentence, we've explained what or is with article an. Another way of generalizing is to use definite article the with a singular countable noun. Let's understand this. The blackbird has a lovely song. Here, the blackbird means a typical normal blackbird, one which stands for blackbirds in general. The new text will hit the small businessman hard. Article the is used with some groups of people described in economic terms, such as businessman, taxpayer, customer, etc. The wheel was invented in the 4th century BC. Can you play the piano? Similarly, definite article the is used with inventions like wheel, word processor, computer, plane, etc. and with musical instruments such as piano and guitar to talk about them in general. One more way of generalizing is to use a plural or uncountable noun without any article. Such sentences without any article would mean exactly the same if we used a singular noun with an article. Let's understand this with the help of some examples. Blackbirds have a lovely song. Airports are always abuzz with the arrival and departure of flights. Customers expect good service. Trees keep pollution in check. This is the most common way of making a generalization. Now let's see some more ways to make generalizations. We use the before certain adjectives to make generalizations. Definite article the with certain adjectives can turn them into nouns of a general kind. Poor, rich, crippled and elderly are some commonly used adjective words which can act as nouns when used with definite article the. Let's see some examples to understand this. The French love eating in restaurants. The rich are getting richer and the poor even poorer. The elderly need our love and support. The French, the poor, the rich and the elderly do not represent any one particular individual but all people in general in their respective categories. So far we have learnt how article the makes things general. Now we'll see an interesting contrast. We don't use definite article the with plural or uncountable nouns when the meaning is more general. However, we use the with them when the meaning is more specific. Let's understand this contrast with the help of some examples. Sugar is bad for your teeth. Pass the sugar, please. In the first sentence, uncountable noun sugar means sugar in general. In the second sentence, the sugar means the sugar on the table where we are sitting. It's a specific sugar we are talking about. Similarly, children like to play outdoors. Can you look after the children for us? In the first sentence, we are talking about children in general. In the second sentence, the children we are specifically talking about are our own children. Let's see one more example. Without capital, businesses will shut. The capital I raised from investors helped the company grow. You can easily make out in these two sentences what capital and the capital mean. Similarly, with abstract nouns like life, happiness, love, progress, justice, etc., we don't use articles, as these talk about a general idea. But when these abstract nouns are followed by a phrase or a clause which defines them, we use the. Let's see some examples. Life is all about living for others. The life of people in the hills isn't easy. Love knows no boundaries. The love of a father for his child is indescribable. We all want happiness in life. The happiness in the teaching profession is limitless. The life, the love, and the happiness are followed by phrases that define what particular life, love, and happiness we are talking about. I hope it's amply clear. When we talk about things in general, we use a plural or uncountable noun without any article. When we use article the before a plural or uncountable noun, the meaning is not general but specific or particular. However, we use the in a rather general sense with some institutions, means of communication and transport, and with some jobs. For example, young actors find the theatre appealing, but they hope to make it to the movies. No one has the right to go against the law. You should take the bus to reach home. I go to work on the train. Your documents are in the post. Kate went to the dentist yesterday. Here, the theatre and the movies don't mean any specific theatre or film, but an institution or industry. The same goes for the law. The bus and the train are used as means of transport. The post as the public system that exists for collection and delivery of letters. Likewise, we say the countryside, the doctor, the establishment, the media, the newspaper, the police, the press, the seaside, the working class or classes, and so on. I hope now you understand the concept of articles in generalizations. In case you have any problem, do get in touch with me. The next lesson will be the last lesson on determiners in general and articles in specific. So far, we have learnt where to use articles. In the next and last lesson, we'll learn where not to use articles. In other words, we'll learn about zero articles. I'll be back with a new lesson soon. Till then, keep learning, keep growing. Goodbye.